Hey everyone, this isn't the most positive video, but it's something we all need to be aware of. Your favorite store might be gone before the year ends. Big names like Burger King, GameStop, and Sephora are closing stores. They're all announcing mass store closings throughout 2024. Analysts estimate a 20% reduction in brick-and-mortar stores. This could be the biggest decline since the 2017 retail apocalypse. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get right into it. First up, we have Burger King. They're closing up to 400 restaurants by the end of 2024. Grab one last Whopper while you still can. This trend is hitting many big chains. Next up, we have Banana Republic. They're drastically reducing their brick-and-mortar footprint with 130 locations set to close this year. Banana Republic is owned by Gap Inc., which is also closing down a bunch of Gap and Old Navy stores. They're shifting their focus to online sales, which is something a lot of retailers are doing these days. But still, it's kind of sad to see these mall staples struggling. I remember when going to the mall and hitting up Banana Republic was an event. Times have certainly changed. You might not think of grocery stores when you think of retail apocalypse, but this is serious. Stop and Shop, a major grocery chain in the Northeast, is closing stores that aren't meeting their financial expectations. This just goes to show that even essential businesses like grocery stores aren't immune to the challenges facing the retail industry right now. Increased competition from online grocery delivery services and rising food costs are making it tough out there for everyone. GameStop has been struggling for a while now, and in 2024 they're facing a massive wave of layoffs and store shutdowns. The rise of digital game downloads has hit GameStop hard. They're trying to adapt, but it's an uphill battle. They haven't said exactly how many stores they're closing, but it's safe to assume it's going to be a significant number. So if you're still a die-hard fan of browsing for physical copies of games, you might want to check out your local GameStop sooner rather than later. Kroger, one of the biggest supermarket chains in the U.S., is getting rid of hundreds of locations. The reason? Poor performance and even worse profitability. Kroger is trying to adapt to the changing retail landscape by investing in online grocery pickup and delivery services, but it's not happening fast enough to save all of their stores. The competition is fierce, and only the strong will survive. It's a tough market out there for grocery stores. Goodwill, the nonprofit organization known for its thrift stores, is shuttering spaces across the country. At least 18 stores closed in the second quarter alone. Experts speculate that it's a combination of factors, including declining donations, increased competition from online thrifting platforms, and rising operating costs. It's a shame to see such a worthwhile organization struggling, but it just goes to show that no one is immune to the challenges facing the retail industry right now. Fossil time's running out. They're feeling the pressure from smartwatch competitors like Apple and Fitbit. This year, 75 Fossil stores in the U.S. will be closing their doors. Fossil is trying to shift their focus to online sales and emphasize their smartwatch offerings, but it might not be enough to save them. It's tough to see a brand like Fossil struggling, but that's the nature of the beast. Guess, the company known for its denim and other apparel, plans to close 100 stores this year. Like many other clothing retailers, Guess is facing declining mall traffic, increased competition from fast fashion brands, and the ever-growing popularity of online shopping. They're trying to focus on their more successful lines and improve their online presence, but it remains to be seen if these efforts will be enough to turn the tide. Green Zebra, a popular Portland-based grocery chain known for its focus on local and organic products, is in the process of closing all of its stores. They just couldn't make it work, citing difficult circumstances and operational challenges as the reasons behind their closure. It's a shame to see such a unique and community-focused grocery chain disappear. Macys, the department store giant, is in the midst of its fourth round of store closings. Another 45 locations are on the chopping block this year. Macys has been struggling for years, facing declining foot traffic, rising online competition, and a shift in consumer spending habits away from department stores. Even McDonald's, the undisputed king of fast food, isn't immune to the retail apocalypse. They're closing 10 field offices, laying off hundreds of corporate employees, and shutting down over 100 stores in 2024. While McDonald's isn't going anywhere anytime soon, these closures are a sign of the times. Urban Outfitters is now a shadow of its former self, with about 70 stores expected to close by the end of the third quarter. They're facing stiff competition from online retailers like ASOS and Fashion Nova, and their once unique aesthetic seems to have lost its appeal among younger shoppers. It's tough to stay relevant in the ever-changing world of fashion retail. Even Target, the beloved discount retailer known for its trendy collaborations and affordable prices, is feeling the heat. They're conducting a series of store closings due to declining foot traffic, rising shoplifting cases, and collapsing profits. While Target hasn't announced exactly how many stores they plan to close, it's clear that even this retail giant isn't immune to the challenges facing the industry. The rise of remote work and the increasing popularity of online shopping for office supplies have hit Office Depot hard. A total of 263 Office Depot stores have already disappeared from the U.S. this year, with at least another 80 locations slated for closure. It's tough to compete in a world where you can order everything you need with a few clicks from the comfort of your own home. Foot Locker, the athletic footwear and apparel retailer, is another victim of the retail apocalypse. They plan to close as many as 420 stores and shopping malls across the country. They're trying to stay afloat by closing underperforming stores, focusing on their more successful locations, and improving their online shopping experience. Bath & Body Works, the retailer known for its fragrant soaps, lotions, and candles, is considering closing all of its shopping mall stores. They already have plans to close 50 stores in May alone. Like many mall-based retailers, Bath & Body Works is facing declining foot traffic and increased competition from online retailers and specialty stores. They're trying to adapt by focusing on their standalone stores, expanding their online presence, and offering more personalized shopping experiences. Penney, the struggling department store chain, is continuing its downward spiral with additional store closures planned for Indiana, New York, Minnesota, and California. Penney has been hit hard by the decline of department stores, facing competition from discount retailers, fast fashion brands, and online giants like Amazon. It's a shame to see such a once iconic retailer struggling to survive. Sephora, the popular beauty retailer, is closing all 300 of its stores inside Penney and about 175 inside Kohl's. This move is part of Sephora's strategy to focus on its standalone stores and online presence, where it can offer a wider selection of products and a more personalized shopping experience. While this move makes sense for Sephora, it's another blow to struggling department stores like Penney and Kohl's. The Real, the online luxury consignment retailer, is slashing its workforce and store base, with dozens of stores and 2 consignment offices closing. They're trying to cut costs and streamline their operations, but it remains to be seen if these efforts will be enough to save them. Even Sprouts Farmers Market, the specialty grocery chain known for its focus on fresh produce and healthy living, isn't immune to the retail apocalypse. They're closing locations that are underperforming financially, citing factors like increased competition, rising operating costs, and changing consumer spending habits. They're trying to stay competitive by offering more competitive prices, expanding their private label offerings, and improving their online shopping experience. So there you have it, 20 big box retailers closing stores in 2024. Retail experts are calling this crisis an apocalypse. We're losing stores that have been part of our communities for years. Stores that adapt to e-commerce and unique experiences will survive. Thanks for watching.